You can't tell me that you can't change your life. I'm living proof of it. When I first indulged in marijuana and alcohol, I knew at the age of 13 something wasn't quite right with the way that I used because my body just craved more. I just could not stop. My father, he drank a lot, and so I experienced a lot of trauma, a lot of anxiety behind the drinking that he did. Most of the time, I lived in fear, and it dictated everything about my life and my growth process.
As his big brother, as time went on, seeing the behavior and things get even worse, my mother and my grandmother, my auntie, all of us about the same time said, hey man, we need you to do something.
My first experience with treatment, I really felt like once I got those 21 days behind me that I could move back to my hometown and continue my life. It sucked me right back in. My counselor at the treatment facility made a suggestion for me to apply for Freedom House Recovery Center's men's program. In 2000 of July, I walked up what I call that sidewalk of hope at Freedom House. After being there a few days, I just knew with everything in me, I wanted this new way of living. I didn't know how I was gonna do it, but I knew going back to what I was doing was not the way.
When I saw him at the Freedom House, I was like, something has clicked. I started to see the life come back into him. And I think he even saw it for himself.
It gave me community. It gave me structure. I learned responsibility. It gave me a sense of belonging. It gave me safety. It was my new home. The people there had a genuine love for me. They all was happy that I was there, and I wanted to be there. What I learned is that I have power over my decision making. You're looking at a guy who was homeless. I had nothing. I had this disease, but yet if I take responsibilities for this, my life can change. A guy that I was really close with, he said, you know, Freedom House, they're hiring for a healthcare technician. So I applied and they hired me.
To me, it was a natural fit. He's actually serving at a place that helped him. It was about giving back. It had made so much impact on him. I believe that Troy thought, I can do the same for others.
I live a fairy tale life. I now work as a crisis counselor. I'm married to my wife, Michelle, 5 years. I am a minister of the gospel. My life is the message. That I wasn't given this life just to chill. I was given this life to provide others with hope. What I share with most people who have never experienced addiction, people in recovery, they have to learn to take baby steps again. I think that was one of the greatest gifts I ever received from Freedom House was the time that I needed to take those baby steps. It humbles you to know you can't change anybody's life. You're just here planting the seed. Every human being, no matter if you have an addiction or not, you're gonna fall. But we get up. And when people fall, don't put your foot on them. Remember the time you failed.